holidays, everyone. Welcome to our coverage of the NBA on 2K Sports. Along with Stan Van Gundy and Hall of Famer Grant Hill, I'm Brian Anderson. Allie LaForce will be with us courtside. We've got the visitors facing the home team. Now the starting group for the visitors. And it's Howard in at the point.
You don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
Satoransky outside. Inside. Hook loose.
Out of bounds. The ball goes to the away team.
Here's Howard. Pass to Luwawu-Cabarrot. No good on the triple. Luwawu-Cabarrot with the rebound. Here's Monecki, covered by Satoransky. Monecki gets the bucket.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Once he gets in deep on the defense, there is no way he's missing a layup like that.
Now here's Parker. From outside, off the mark. And just over a minute played here to start the game. Over to the wing. Pass to Luwawu-Cabarrot. Tries the spin move. Now Howard. Fires from deep. Can't get it to drop.
It's tough to get open in this league, and when you do, it hurts not to capitalize.
Parker outside. Hernan Gomez sets a screen. Parker passes to Hernan Gomez. Satoransky outside. Fires the three. The rebound by Hall. Here's Luwawu-Cabarrot, covered by Satoransky. Parker outside. Guarded by Howard. Kicks it out to Parker. Just 5 to shoot to win the drought. Nails it from 3.
A huge sigh of relief. 1 for 5 now. See if they can keep it going.
For 3. He buries it from 3.
And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
Well, you know it's become a three-point shooting league. Teams shooting a steady diet from outside.
Now here's Satoransky. Here's Hernan Gomez. Satoransky outside. Back to Hernan Gomez. Ooh, throw it down!
For a center, he's maybe undersized, but his ability to get in the air to make a play balances that out.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
Now here is Howard, covered by Satoransky. The shot by Howard, no good. Satoransky right side. Pass to Parker. A minute 39 left in the first quarter here. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
I don't mind that. I mean, they met him at the rim and temporarily prevented the point.
He's getting his first free throw attempts of the night now.
Taking 2 shots.
That's also good, so he hits both free throws. And there's 1:38 left to play in the first quarter. Takes the 3, and Luwawu-Cabarrot gets it to go.
The defense gave him a little space, and he took advantage.
Hernan Gomez, the pass to Satoransky. Now here's Parker. A deep 3. Luwawu-Cabarrot with the rebound. And here they come. Lets it go from deep. And Parker pulls it down. And here comes the break. Pulls up for 3. They grab their own miss. Cash money on the open jump shot. He's got 6.
Well, those go down for him in his sleep.
Howard shakes him, and he sinks the layup.
Assisted by Monecki.
Howard's gotten 2 of his 3 shots to go tonight. There's 39 seconds left in the first quarter here. Hernan Gomez sets a screen. And it's all tied up.
Easy look when the defender isn't fighting over the screen.
Yeah, it's certainly worth it to disrupt the offense. Coaches notice that extra effort.
Here's Luau Cabarro with the 7-footer. Back to Howard. 4-3. And Metu pulls it down. Here's Satoransky. Intercepted. Here's Luau Cabarro. And no good. Trying to get that one to fall. We're at the end of one in a close game so far. Let's take a quick break, and then it's on. And it's been a pretty even game here after 1 quarter of play. And from what we've seen here from the home team, what's your take so far?
Well, it's simple. Rebounding made all the difference in the first quarter. They really got after it.
Hey, look, it's simple. More rebounds means more possessions, and that's clearly been their priority.
Team foul. At the line for 2.
And now they lead as the free throw drops in for them. Good on both.
It can help a big man's game to hit those free throws. It keeps the defense from getting too aggressive.
Here's Baldwin. Launches a 3. Oh, can't get it. Misses his first attempt.
This has been a close game in a lot of ways, but they do have an edge on the boards.
To the middle. Here's Fall. Uses the glass on the layup.
Well, he led him with the pass there, almost like a quarterback timing a route. That was impressive.
They set the pick. With the drive. Oh, a nice one-handed slam right there.
All he needed was a little separation. So effective.
Boy, cleared the path, put him in position for a prime-time dunk.
Well, give credit to the screener there. That's how you help free up the teammates.
They were totally in sync on that play. Targeted the pass beautifully.
Here's Baldwin. Yet to see a basket. Got it.
Great timing and coordination. Lays it in coming off that pick.
Second quarter of action, about a minute and a half played. Pass to Anderson. Down low. The steal. Here's Forrest. Here's Baldwin. Here's the 3. And that one's good. That makes him 2 for 3.
Well, clearly some sort of defensive breakdown there. He is not the kind of guy you give room to at the arc.
We're now about 2 minutes into the second quarter. Tried to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. And they've been producing at a high level.
No question. They're in a nice rhythm offensively. They're shooting the 3 extremely well this quarter. It'll be fun to see if they can keep it up.
Here's Vesely. To the middle. Can they get it? Pass to Fall. It's rebounded by Jop. It's a 4-point ball game. And we're just over 2.5 minutes into the second. Here's Baldwin. Give him 8. His 4th make in 5 tries. Solid start for him.
And you like the balance here. Not just falling in love with the 3 ball.
They're searching for a way to score.
Yeah, buckets have been very tough to come by.
From the arc. Nope, another miss. 0 for 2 to start the game. A minute 15 left to play in the second quarter. And he drains it. A solid 5 for 6 now.
And why go away from attacking inside if the D has no answer for you?
miss there on the triple.
They are really struggling to stop this run.
Well, this is a spot where you have to be able to go to your leaders. They need to step up and make a play to turn things around.
Now here's Anderson. No made baskets yet. Here's Vesely. Boom! He jams it straight down.
Playing from behind, it's amazing he chose a dunk with that high a difficulty rating.
Yeah, no question. That was a stellar move with plenty of swagger. Pass to Baldwin. The three. It's hauled in by Fall.
Defensive breakdown there, and they got lucky. He's not going to miss too many of those.
Three-pointer. Hits the trifecta. 5 points in the game.
This defense is getting spaced out. 3 of the last 5 buckets have come from way beyond the arc.
To the inside. Oh, and a beautiful feed leads to a monster jam.
Nice pass inside, making things easy for him.
A chance to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. Offline with a three. Fires the three. Can't hit that one. And we've reached halftime in this one. They're up 7. And we'll be back for the second half following the break. Keep it right here on 2K Sports.
Their bench has impressed. You get a jolt of energy, all that offense. This is a well-rounded.
And now an up. And that is going to do it.
And we've got third quarter basketball here. 2 quarters in the books. Chemezi Metu out there with Willie Hernan Gomez. And it's Satoransky in at the 1. Pass to Metu. And it's Hall in at the 5. Here's Howard. Finished off the break. Howard's got 7 points in the game.
This is intelligent basketball. Forcing a turnover and then immediately starting the fast break.
Going inside to the paint. Parker outside. Jacks up a 3. To the wing, right side. Here's Satoransky. Drains the triple. Satoransky's gotten himself going with a triple. His first basket of the game. To the left wing. And about a minute of action so far in the third quarter. Manecki with a rebound.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
Luwawu Cabarro, no good. It's tipped. And that goes out of bounds. And they'll keep possession.
Nice deflection there. Really trying to disrupt their offensive flow.
Yeah, there's nothing easy on offense. Coaches love seeing that kind of hustle on the defensive end.
Now here's Satoransky. Inside, Hernan Gomez. Back to Satoransky. Pass to Metu. Out to the right wing. From downtown, he drops it from range. He's got 12.
What good is it to get stops if you can't keep them off the boards?
They set the screen. Howard with the ball. Parker picks him up. Gets the 3 ball to go.
Exchanging buckets from downtown. That's been a staple of tonight's game.
Yeah, sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first.
Here's Metu. Satoransky passes to Metu. Back to Satoransky. Clock at 6. And he was camped in the lane there. He gets a 3-second call.
Away team ball.
Howard inside. Working on Metu. Pass to Luwawu Cabarro. Covered by Satoransky. Here's Manecki. Here's Luau Cabarro. 5 to shoot. Here he goes. Hernan Gomez with a rebound. Hernan Gomez has got 6 rebounds now in the game.
Well, this is certainly not the game he was hoping for offensively, but they've been able to find points as a team even without his contributions.
Here's Luau Cabarro. Hernan Gomez with a rebound.
One thing they've done well tonight, and that's rebound.
And that one goes. He's shooting 5 of 9 in this one.
In a tight game, they wanted to make sure of that possession.
2 minutes remaining in the third.
Now here's Howard, covered by Saturansky. Luau Cabarro passes to Howard. They set a pick. Let's go with a 3. The shot no good. Howard's gone 1 for 4 from distance. 1:41 left in the third quarter of the game. To the middle. Here's Hernan Gomez. Takes the assist and lays it in. Nice setup.
They just look so overwhelmed inside. That's why they continue to get attacked.
Parker defending. And here's Howard. He's got 7. And the three-pointer goes. Howard's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Well, he's had it going offensively, helping them build this lead.
Here's Parker. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Howard with the ball. 10 points for him. Pass to Manecki. There's a screen. Here's Luau Cabarro. Buries it from 3. Luau Cabarro's got his second bucket on the night.
Well, that's his first 3 here in the second half. Gotta think he'd like a few more of those.
Hernan Gomez sets a screen. Saturansky passes to Hernan Gomez. Here's the break. He goes up, and he hammers it home to polish off the break.
Talk about taking advantage of the opportunity.
How about the anticipation right there that led to the steal? Then he goes straight to the bucket.
Turning great defense into great offense. That's the kind of stop you're looking for.
1 second separating the shot clock and the game clock. To end the run. Saturansky outside from behind the arc. And another shot. Manecki with a rebound. Manecki's got 4 rebounds in the game. Well, through 3 quarters of play, down double digits. It may be difficult to overcome. Up 11. We've got more. And let's take this opportunity to show you our State Farm assist to the game.
And I'll tell you what, this was a no-brainer tonight. Take a look at the precision on this feed. Couldn't place it any better.
Yeah, that's high-level playmaking. He makes it look easy, but it's not.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that, to this point, has not been an evenly fought contest. Here's Luau Cabarro. And there's the lob. And it's Manecki in at the 4. Pass to Fall. And he jams it home with authority.
Terrific ball movement leading to the basket. You love to see it.
Here's Manecki.
Home team foul. First personal foul. First team foul. Substitution on the court.
Anderson covers. Shot from the low post is good.
Maybe unnecessary to go for the finger roll instead of just laying it in, but it is impressive.
Just over a minute played here in the 4th. They get it back. Here's Vesely. Off target at the rim.
Everything right except the finish. Have to keep focused all the way through the play.
The 3 ball. It's hauled in by Fall. It's Anderson on the wing. Has to fall. Out to the right wing. Here's Vesely. Just 4 to shoot. Perfect. Right between the eyes on that one. And we're about 2 minutes into the fourth now. Baldwin. A quick shot there. It's off target. Trying to claw their way back into this.
And the best way to do that, minimize your mistakes and take good shots.
Shot on the wing. Doesn't go that time.
Well, he just doesn't have it right now. It's as simple as that. And his team is struggling as a result.
Just under 2.5 minutes gone by now in the final quarter.
And he's not taking it easy on them at all. I mean, we all know he's going to keep pouring it on.
And defensively, that kind of effort is just not going to cut it.
Off target from outside. There's the three. That's a miss. His 6th miss in 11 tries. Picked it. Out left to the wing. And we're about 3 minutes into the fourth now. It's good. He's 6 for 12 from the floor.
Another shot right in the lane. That's been their MO this evening.
Tries to break his ice. And the layup is good. 1:56 left in the game. And one of the findings in a recent league report, Stan, back-to-backs, not a major risk for injury, it seems.
Well, you know, Brian, I had a player that I greatly respected tell me that his preference would be to play 41 back-to-backs during the year because then you get 2 days off in between games. That really what was harder was playing every other day and never getting a break of a couple of days. So, look, you have to play through a lot of different situations and things, but I think back-to-backs are certainly overestimated.
Interesting. Something to consider for sure. This one for 3. He hits again. 7 for 13 and looking confident.
Gotta love how they've just maintained their intensity, even when they're this far up.
Yeah, and at this point in the game, just protect the ball, make smart decisions, don't give them a chance to get back in the game. Great pass to hit him in stride. Love to see teammates in sync with each other.
Here's Forrest. Off target from 3-point range. And 1:01 left to play in the fourth quarter. Outside, Anderson. They set the pick. Lets a 3 fly. Doesn't go for him. Here's Baldwin. Releases. Offensive rebound. Anderson covers. Pass to Baldwin. 6 to shoot. Misses the 3. We've got 22 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Here's Fall. The 3 is up. It doesn't go for him. And so it's a victory for the road team in this one. Exceptional effort on the road.
It's the NBA. Welcome to our Sunday night broadcast here on 2K Sports with Hall of Famer Doris Burke and Greg Anthony. This is Kevin Harlan. On the sidelines, we have David Aldridge reporting. It'll be the visiting team facing the home team. Now the starting group for the visitors. We've got Brown. James is out there at Korkmaz, and it's Kalathis in at the point. Here's Korkmaz. Back to Brown. Shot clock at 6. Another shot. Herman Gomez grabs the miss. Satoransky with it. Pass to Parker. From the arc. They get it back. Hernan Gomez kicks to Satoransky. And that one is good. And about a minute gone here in the first quarter. There's Brown with the three. Hits it from three-point range.
3 points.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from three. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Yes, that goes in.
Nice job creating for the easy deuce.
Here's Kalathis. Up and in on the layup.
A little artistry in the painted area, converting against the size.
Some guys just relish the challenge. Find a way, and he does.
Now here's Parker. James defending. Rebounded by Papagiannis.
Well, they'll be happy with that look, even though it didn't fall.
I think expect them to go back to it because that's the kind of shot this offense is designed to generate.
Here in the first quarter with about 2 minutes gone by. Hernan Gomez with a screen on James. James defending. Six on the shot clock. Puts up a three. That shot is no good. And he's 1 for 3 from the floor. First quarter of ball, almost 2.5 minutes in. Back to Korkmaz. The three. And he's good on the three ball.
And their offense already in a flow. Some stellar shooting to jump out to this lead.
Pass to Hernan Gomez. Hernan Gomez a screen to end the run. And he nails the jumper.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
It takes incredible effort to stay connected to the hip of the offensive player. You've got to want to work.
Yeah, another nice bucket down low. They've really been able to work the ball into the post effectively here so far.
Offensive rebound. There's the triple. Sinks the triple. He has 7.
Wow, you don't see him left alone very often, and of course, he makes good use of it.
Here's Coathis. Bucket number 3. He's a perfect 3 for 3 to start.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Here's Satoransky. It's good from long range. Satoransky's got 5 now.
Well, if you offer no resistance defensively, he's going to knock down the 3. It's really that simple, guys.
Here's Coathis. Brown wide open. He fires. The rebound by Medu.
And if that's the best look you can get on a possession, what a waste of a trip down the floor.
Well, missed opportunities, and they can certainly add up. You cannot afford to take that kind of shot.
First personal foul. First team foul.
.55 seconds left to play in the first quarter.
Listen, he knows he should have made that shot. We'll see if they can work it back to him in that same area.
James has a 2-pointer. Wide open, couldn't capitalize.
Boy, he'll usually knock it down if he's left that wide open. It just comes up empty.
Attacking in transition, the most consistent way to generate easy looks.
The very definition of quality transition offense. If it can end at the cup, it's exactly where you want it.
And the ball goes out of bounds. It's turned over.
And that's just carelessness there. I mean, you have got to have your head in the game.
27 seconds left in the first quarter. No luck that time on the shot that would have put them on top. On the wing, James. Satoransky covering. Out to the right wing for 3. Bangs on the trifecta. 12 points for him.
Great finish. What a setup. Terrific ball movement there.
Here's Papagiannis. That one's off. Still out of sync. And a high-scoring first quarter. Both teams really filling it up. They're up by 3. The second quarter coming up right after this break, so some good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after the first quarter of play. Guys, what's your take on the home team so far?
Yeah, in that first period, they looked to push in transition at every opportunity.
And why wouldn't they? You see their effectiveness in the open floor. Very difficult to slow down.
They've got Anderson. And it's Vesely in at the 4-man position. Corniche is out there with Diallo. And it's Maniunas in at the 5, roaming the paint. And Vesely steals it in.
Good to see a player going all out when the game's this tight.
You know, G.A., he knows what his job is. Control the offensive glass.
And that's so demoralizing to your opponent. To play great defense and have the possession end that way, that's tough to take.
They've got Fall, and it's Latro Vidala in at the point guard position. Anderson wide open, and the whistle blows, and it's going to be an over-the-back call here.
He must have thought he was a jungle gym the way he was climbing all over his back. Easy call.
Really good job to block out there. This is why you want to go put a body on someone when the shot goes up.
Second quarter of basketball, about 1 minute played so far. Here's Cornings. That's to Diallo. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Over Anderson. Shot good by Diallo. Diallo's got his first 2 points of the night.
Number 32.
Now, here's Vesely. Here's Fall. Covered by Motiejunas. Here's Laprovitola inside. Here's Fall. And he jams it with authority.
A defensive breakdown there, no doubt about it. I mean, he's a guy you have to be focused on defensively.
Here's Cornings. Rebound by Vesely.
And gotta like what they've been doing down low in the post.
A 3 from Anderson. Here's Fall. Goes up high for the two-handed dunk.
There it is, guys. One of those effort plays that makes a big difference in the game.
And GA, it is definitely making a difference so far today.
No doubt. On the scoreboard, in the body language of the players, you can tell which team is in complete command.
And we're about 2 minutes into the second quarter here. And he uses the glass on the layup. Here's Laprovitola. Hasn't made one yet. Going inside to the middle. Can't get it to go. He's taken 2 and missed 2. Back to Diallo. The shot misses. Good D by Anderson. Here's Vesely, and then Vesely with the dunk.
My goodness, he is such a great dunker.
Greg, a high riser, no doubt about it. With the drive, Cornings the pass to Diallo. Lets it go with the 3. Cans it from downtown. Diallo's got 5 points so far.
This is as pure a shooter as there is. You've got to stay connected or it's a problem.
Here's Laprovitola. A 3-ball. Cornings with the rebound. 1:46 left in the first half of basketball. That's to Okobo. Out left to the wing. Cornings the pass to Okobo. Jacks up a 3. His second shot goes in. Off to a good start. 2 for 2.
Now the D giving him a little bit of space beyond the three-point line, and that's all the room he needs.
And here is Vesely. There's a good screen. Laprovitola passes to Fall. A great 1-2 punch. Beautiful pass and nasty jam.
Sometimes a player is born with a passer's mindset. He deals it with conviction.
There's Diallo. Can't answer back with the dunk of his own. Pass to Laprovitola. Here's Fall. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Second personal foul.
And you know what? You allow a guy to get right to the rim like that. That's your only option.
And the first one drops. And good on the second, so he makes them both.
And didn't have a single free throw in that first quarter, but he started to play with a little bit more of an edge to his game here in the second.
Okobo, that's good.
Well, you like that he shakes off that rocky first period and knocks down a shot. Nice.
Into the lane, to the paint. Here's Fall. That's his 4th basket of the game, and he's only taken 4 shots. Off to a good start.
Boy, has he put his foot on the pedal here this quarter. He's doing a terrific job in terms of leading their offense.
A tight game here in Cleveland. Score the basket, his second of 2 attempts.
Well, everyone's seeking those high percentage looks in the restricted area. Nicely done there.
2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
First personal foul, 3rd team foul. At the line for your
First free throw is good.
As we've gotten closer to halftime, their style has become more and more physical.
Second free throw, no good.
And this will be the last possession of the quarter if they're patient.
Well, it's amazing. If you finish quarters the right way, it can have such a great impact on the outcome of a game.
We've got 13 seconds left to play here in the second quarter. Pass to Laprovitola. Drains it from beyond the arc. Laprovitola's got his first 3 points of the game.
You have to have the vision to find the open man. Beautiful pass.
And we've reached halftime in this one. Up by 6. Stay with us, folks. We'll get back just after halftime to start the third quarter.
And it's time for your fan half-court shots. Please direct your attention.
Hello, folks. The first half is in the books, and we've got a lead on the scoreboard.
Total team effort. Instead of 5 starters, it's like they've got 7 or 8 guys getting it done. That's how good the result.
Now let's take a moment. Thanks for spending half.
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. Here's Calathis. Korkmaz is out there with Brown. Then it's James. And it's Calathis and a point. And good that time. Calathis has got 8 points.
And no matter what they've tried, the D just has not been able to deny them the ball inside.
Launches a 3. No good on the shot. James outside. Korkmaz kicks to James. They get it back. Deflects the pass. The 3. Herman Gomez grabs the miss. Herman Gomez has got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. To the inside. Good for basket number 6 from him in the contest. He's shooting 6 for 12.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Brown's gone 2 for 5 tonight. Sadaransky the pass to Medu, and he takes that one up and powers it through.
Oh, you got to feel for a guy getting dunked on like that. I mean, he's got no shot to stop that unless maybe he picked up another foot somewhere. He does not look happy. Their defensive rebounding has been putrid, and they're giving up a ton of second chance points.
Here in this third quarter, just over a minute play. Here's Calathis. Sadaransky covering. Brown the pass to Papagiannis. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
The first free throw is good.
At the line for the away team, Papagiannis.
No good on the second, so he hits 1 of 2.
That's 1 for their first 4 to start the second half.
Over a minute and a half into the third quarter of action. Nobody near Parker. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. Here's Brown, and it's good for 2. Brown's got 7 points. Brown's gone 3 of 6 shooting from the field, 50% so far. There's the drive. Count the basket. Now James. Nothing on the board. Pass to Brown. Good, and the assist goes to James.
And you gotta love the big bucket in the paint in this sort of a grinded out game.
It's hauled in by Brown. Brown's got his 5th rebound in this one. Brown with a screen on Parker. Korkmaz kicks to Brown. Killer two-handed slam.
Oh, and he went for the two-hander on the slam, using some muscle.
Some urgency from him there. Sure. Sadaransky, the pass to Parker.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
Lets it go from deep. Knocks down the three ball. Parker's got himself on the board with 3 there.
When the defense totally lost track of him, he punishes them with a three-pointer. That's a bad decision.
Here's Kalathis. Sadaransky covering. And the shot is good.
And now this game's taken on a whole new feel since halftime.
What energy we're seeing. Something has lit a fire under both of these teams.
All alone. Kalathis grabs the board. James against Sadaransky. James with the bucket.
The plan of attack is obvious. Get the ball inside and go strong to the rim.
James cover. Down low. Medu takes the assist and lays it in. Pick out the pass nicely. Medu's got his second basket of the night. Here's Papagiannis. Whistle blows. Bucket is good. And he'll have a chance at the line to make it a three-point play.
Oh, they own the interiors right now. 10 straight points coming from inside.
He's made 1 and missed 1 so far in the game. 54 seconds left in the third quarter. Pass to Hernan Gomez. Sadaransky in the corner. Hernan Gomez with a screen for Sadaransky. And finished off by Hernan Gomez.
I'll tell you, you have to have a nose for the ball. Picking up points on the offensive glass, that is the relentlessness Willie is known for.
From deep, James. And that one is off.
I'll tell you, no matter what he does, he can't find his rhythm, and you get the sense he's starting to press a little bit.
Just 2 seconds between shot clock and game clock. Inside, here's Hernan Gomez. It's blocked. James looking around for the tie. And the last shot before the buzzer is off. And the game still closely contested as we end the third quarter. They're up by 3. And after a quick break, we're going to come right back with in a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assists of the game.
And definitely deserving of the prize tonight. How about the read he made here? Looking like a point guard with the pass right on the money.
He's got the size to survey over the top of the defense and find the open man. That was beautiful.
Well, what a terrific game it's been so far, with this fourth quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. They've got Anderson. And it's Veselu in at the 4.
I'll tell you, despite his struggles at the offensive end, this team still finds themselves in control of the ball game. I'll tell you, this has not been his game. He's making it worse with shot selection like that.
And they blow the whistle for a foul. He was trying to disrupt the fast break opportunity.
Substitution on the court.
Here's Laprovitola. And it goes down 2 points.
It's been like this all night for both teams. The offenses having their way.
And it is a major disadvantage down the stretch if you can't guard. This may just come down to who has the ball last.
First personal foul, first team foul.
That free throw good from Diallo.
Diallo. 2 shots.
Diallo hits them both. Guys, they're holding on to the slimmest of leads.
Yeah, and you can't afford to let that thing get any slimmer.
Here's Laprovitola driving the lane. Bucket is good.
Well, defensively, to me, you've got to do a better job communicating once the screen comes.
Laprovitola's gone 3 for 7 from the floor so far tonight. We're just over a minute into this final quarter of play. Shot good by Diallo.
The defenders need to recognize the importance of staying on him as we get into crunch time.
And Vesely slams it in.
I tell you what, he is one guy you do not stand in the way of when he decides to attack the basket.
And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up.
First personal foul, second team foul.
The first one falls.
Yeah, I like that they haven't lost their aggressiveness
Number
here
32.
in the second, despite being down.
That one misses.
Listen, they're still right in this thing. Missing that free throw, though, keeps this a 2-possession deficit. Taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the 2-hand slam. Here's a Kobo. Plays it up and takes it in.
And this is the time when you want to lock it down defensively. Thus far, not happening.
It seems to me a lack of effort and a lack of communication, and it's happening to both sides here late in the game.
He just powered that one down.
One of the game's top dunkers. Fall's gone a perfect 5 for 5 from the field. Here's Diallo. His 3-pointers off the mark.
Another rebound hauled in. They're hitting the glass with a lot of passion. And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
Here's a Kobo. It's blocked. Pass to Montejunas. Anderson against Diallo.
Team foul.
And the next one puts him in the bonus.
First personal foul, third team foul.
Just over 2.5 minutes played now here in the final quarter of regulation. Provitola lays it up off the glass. Provitola's got 6 here in this quarter.
Challenging the bigger defender, cutting him down to size with that one.
It is not an easy task trying to convert against length. Give him credit for taking on that challenge.
Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Hey guys, well during the break I was able to catch the message the visiting team coach gave to his team. He told us, guys, I need you all to come together right now on both ends. This game is not over. You need to go out there and take control now. See how it looks coming out from timeout, guys.
Okay, David, much appreciated.
Oh, fantastic dunk. And he hangs around up there just for a little camera time.
Yeah, maybe he didn't want to land awkwardly. Who knows? But there he is, and we see it very clearly. There's a screen by Montejunas. And it's a Kobo missing.
Boy, that's the kind of look this offense is designed to create. That's just a tough miss.
Pass to Vesely. Picked away. One-on-one here. Takes it off the glass.
And just willing to take chances defensively pays off in a transition basket.
That is quick defense to offense. These guys such terrific athletes. You can't let your guard down.
Provitola's gone 40% from the floor in 10 attempts. Now Diallo goes up and lays it nice and easy.
Well, what a terrific possession. Attack in the painted area.
Diallo's gone 4-7 from the field here. Pass to Fall. Anderson with the ball. To the paint. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Personal foul, fourth
Yeah,
team
nice,
foul.
strong finish there. Nearly a 3-point opportunity.
And he ends up making the second, and that makes it a 7-point lead.
This has reached desperation time for him.
I'll tell you, you need absolute perfection on every possession. That's what it's going to take here.
Diallo. It counts. Oh, and that cuts the lead to just 5. There's 42 seconds left to play here in the fourth. Fall passes to Satoransky. Out to Parker. Wide open look. Yep, right through the net.
Late in the game, up big, they continue to attack.
And as a result, they may be facing just a little bit less resistance right now. They are having their way.
Now, here's Satoransky. Tight defense on him. inside. No good there. And so they get the victory here at home. Probably a little closer than they would have liked it, but a win nonetheless.
Yeah, but I really got a sense that the fans...
Welcome to Thursday Night Basketball on 2K Sports. Glad to have you along. Hello, everyone. I'm Brian Anderson, joined by Grant Hill and Clark Kellogg. We'll hear from reporter Allie LaForce in a moment. We've got the visitors facing the home team. Now the starting group for the visitors.
Ball is turned over.
And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by James. Here's Forrest. Pass to Hall. Over to the left wing. To the wing on the left. Here's Forrest. And he stepped on the line, so they turn it over. And as the postseason nears, these power rankings really shape our expectations for the playoffs. The good news is they're trending in the right direction, still right in the middle of the pack.
When I look at this visiting team, they've tried a couple times to make a push up the rankings with no success. But I think they can be proud of where they landed.
Here's Kalathis. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Korkmaz. And it's off from three-point range. And he lobs it up top. There's the steal. 2-on-1 as they jump out on the break. And up one's good. James.
With the defense trying to protect the interior, he pulls at the arc and drains it.
Forrest, the pass to Luau Cabarro. Tried to answer back, but that three is off the mark. James, right side. It's Brown on the wing. Pass to Korkmaz. That one a tad offline, but it drops in for him. From deep. Pure from three-point range.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
And about 2 minutes into the first quarter here. Fires for three. Gets the three to fall. Korkmaz has got 5 now.
Offensively, they've been pretty sharp. 3 for 4 so far.
Forrest, the pass to Luau Cabarro. The three is up. And that won't fall for him. He's 0 for 2. And a two-handed jam.
That one rocked this arena.
That's the kind of dunk right there that makes you think he's going to rip down the rim.
Now that is some real industrial size strength right there.
Here's Hall. Here's Forrest. Ooh, anticipated the pass. It's a turnover. Korkmaz passes to Brown.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
Here's Kalathis. Pass to Brown. To the left side wing. Takes a three. James outside. It's Brown on the wing. 6 on the shot clock. Launches it. To the paint. Here's Kalathis. Oh, just couldn't take the lid off. They had their chances. Came up empty. And Luau Cabarro gets it to go.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Here's Kalathis. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. And he drives in. Pass to Korkmaz. And here's Brown. Beyond the arc. The rebound by Hall. Here's Luau Cabarro. This is another. Just 1 of 4 from the floor.
Boy, just not scoring with the efficiency he'd like to. Tough quarter for him.
Here's Korkmaz. Offensive rebound. Dunks it hard with one hand. Wow, he makes it look easy.
Nice one-handed jam. Simple and effective, B.A.
Hey, with the lead, I'm surprised he didn't come up with something a little more creative.
Well, I think he did plenty of damage nonetheless. I mean, it was only with one hand, but he still threw that down pretty hard.
That one misses, so he goes 1 for 2. Now 8 seconds separating the 2 clocks. James passes to Korkmaz, and here's Brown for 3. Can't get it. 0 for 3 in this one. Fast break, here we go. Here's Luau Cabarro. Shoots, and it's good for 2. He gets it up. He can't get it to go, and that concludes the first quarter of play. Up 4. And the second quarter about to get started. Hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And what do you guys think about the visitors here in this one?
Well, clearly they played well in the first period because of their selfless attitude.
Yeah, and you know, so many of their hoops came off an assist, which is a good sign of ball movement and sharing that ball.
To the right side. Back to Diallo. Four on the clock. It's rebounded by Jopp.
Well, he's much better than that. Really no excuse for missing that lane.
And plays like that one can make the difference in a close game.
And it definitely got the bench on their feet, too.
Making a statement for sure. I mean, we'll see if they can maintain that aggressive approach, guys.
Here's Matajunas. Here's the pick. Puts up a three. Fires in the triple.
It's important that you have big men who can shoot in this day and age, and this guy can really stretch the floor.
Pass to Jopp. And he goes in for the dunk.
He may give up a little size, but has the bounce to hold his own.
And we played just over a minute of basketball in the second quarter. Here's a Kobo. The layup misses.
Away team foul. Diallo. First personal foul. First team foul.
Now here is Howard. Still no points. Out to the wing. Baldwin, the pass to Diop to the left side wing. 6 to shoot. He shoots. And he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in. Baldwin's got his first 2 points. Diallo outside. Pass to Akobo. Right wing. Three-pointer. Howard grabs the miss. They are looking really strong offensively.
Yeah, just terrific momentum. Let's see if they can keep it up.
And there's a pick. To the left wing. Here's Baldwin. And unable to get the go-ahead bucket there. Quarter 2 and just under 2.5 minutes gone by. Here's Cornelie. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
The value of good ball movement isn't lost on this squad.
Now here is Howard. Not a lot of room. Pass to Jopp. There's the triple. The shot by Howard, no good.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's a shot he typically makes.
Back to Diallo. No good there, off the double clutch.
You know, you'd like to see a little more effort there defensively, but maybe they wanted him to take that shot, baited him into it.
Oh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now.
At the line for the away team.
That one misses.
2 shots.
He's off on the second. There's Howard with the 3. After missing his first attempt, now 1 for 2.
Gets the shot he wants. The defense wasn't quite connected enough. They lost contact.
Here's Matajunas. Oh, Howard down with both hands.
I just love the aggressive finish.
I'm thinking he's sending a strong message with that jam.
That's exactly how you send it. 2 hands and down.
There's Howard with the 3. That one misses. He's 1 for 3. For 3, Diallo. Baldwin with a rebound. Pass to Howard. Puts up a deep 3. An absolute bomb from 3-point range. Howard's got 6 in the quarter.
Well, if you let him shoot freely, you're going to give up a lot of trays.
Back to Diallo. Unloads. It's rebounded by Jopp.
One reason this game is so tight is because both teams are hitting the boards with reckless abandon.
The battle to a standstill on the boards has really been something to watch, and the game's not over yet. We'll see if one of these teams maintains more energy than the other going down the stretch.
Over to the left wing. Here's Akobo. Drills it from deep. Now here is Howard. Guarded closely. Pass to Jop. Out left to the wing. Here's Baldwin. Now here is Howard. And they waste no time getting those 3 points back. Howard's got 9.
This is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
Here's Luau Cabarro. That misses. Would have counted had it gone. And so a close game as we wrap up the first half of play. They lead by 3. And we'll be right back after halftime to get the third quarter underway.
That gets going at 6 p.m. Eastern.
2 of the best in the league in that one.
What a measuring stick game. Without the points they've gotten off the bench, this game wouldn't be as close as it is. Can you count on that in the second half? It's debatable, man.
Yeah, it's going to be. That's it for us.
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple of quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. And it's Luau Cabarro in at the 2 spot. Takes it inside, and it's in there. Calethus has got his first 2 points of the night.
A great move. I mean, the defense has no response.
Yeah, if that's a harbinger of things to come, he's looking at having a very big second half.
Deflects the pass. Here's Manecki, defended by Brown. Here's Luau Cabarro. That 3 off target. Had some space there after the pump fake.
Full team foul. Hall. First personal foul. First team foul.
Luau Cabarro has gone 2 for 7 from the field. And here's Brown for 3. Nails it from beyond the arc. Brown's got his first 3 points of the game.
That is not enough coverage. Got to do better than that defensively. Basically no coverage. I mean, defense did not look very good there.
And they're on the break. Here's James. Can't cash it in from close range. Pass to Forrest. Hauled in by Brown. Brown's got 4 rebounds now. And James launches it from deep. And he makes no mistake. Slam dunk.
And when the game is this close, you have to go all out.
He certainly understands his role, huh? When the shot goes up, just crashes the offensive glass.
You know, that time I thought he did it with authority. Tremendous putback at a time when they really need it.
Man, a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
Hey, you can't block it. Sending him to the line can be the next best thing.
Yeah, exactly. Prevent the layup, give them a little bump, and then maybe they'll think twice about coming into the lane next time. And if they don't think about it, at least they might be distracted by your presence.
Third quarter of basketball. We're about a minute and a half in. Here's Korkmaz. And a big bounce off the rim, but it sinks right in. Korkmaz has got 7. Looking to slow it down here, run a play.
Which is interesting because they've done much better playing with pace.
Pass to Luau Cabarro. Off target with the 3.
He's been just a little off the mark tonight. Really the story of the game so far.
The shot by James, no good. James has got 1 3-pointer tonight so far in 4 tries. Luau Cabarro, no good.
You know, he's just not taking good shots, not taking smart shots, forcing up a lot of low percentage junk there.
Knocked loose. Leaps for it. Outside, Brown. The 3, James. Good. And Brown gets the assist. James has gotten his 2nd bucket of the game.
This defense just can't stay connected to shooters.
Manecki. And he bangs it home with 1 hand.
Hey, kept it simple. No reason to get fancy right now, BA.
Yeah, he's just looking to find shots and produce for his team.
Hey, I thought there was some style there, guys. What are you guys looking at? I mean, it was still a pretty sweet, flavorful 1-hand flush.
The 3-pointer off the mark. It's a 6-point game. Cabarro passes to Forrest. They set the screen. Pass to Manecki. Jacks up a three. Sinks it from distance. He's got 6. Here's Korkmaz. To the wing on the left. Galethis. They get it again. A little under 3.5 minutes off the clock now in the third quarter. For the tie. Forrest can't hit. James deciding where to go with it. Launches it. Cabarro with the rebound.
You know, guys, you can tell he wants to contribute more, but his teammates have picked up the slack for him. That's what being on the team is all about.
Here's Manecki. 6 points for him. Just 5 on the clock. Let's go with a 3. Cabarro, no good.
He's been ice cold tonight. And, you know, you look at the scoreboard, guys, they really could have used this contribution.
The shot by James, no good.
Well, just cannot buy a bucket, guys. And tell you what, that's a painful quarter for him, and it's painful for me to watch, too.
There's a screen. Here's Hall. Played it in with a nice touch off the window. There's 37 seconds left in the third. To the inside. It's a 3-on-3 fast break. Manecki. And the tip in on the offensive boards. Manecki's got his third basket on the night right there.
And what's working here? Each guy is willing to make the next pass.
Now James. He has 6. They still need this. Over to the wing. And the ball ends up out of bounds. And they'll keep possession.
He had the right idea. Just couldn't come up with the swipe.
You know, fellas, 1 second quicker, and that's going the other way.
And so the ball out of bounds. Brown touched it last.
Boy, that looked like a failure to communicate. You hate unforced errors.
Here's Baldwin. And we've just finished the third quarter. What a tight game we've got going. They lead by 1. And fourth quarter basket. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, just shredding the defense with that feed. Zero chance to stop that.
Yeah, that's just a brilliant read of the defense. I mean, it was also excellent anticipation of the movement of his teammates before the pass. Just great harmony on all sides.
Man, I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. 2 on the clock. Howard uses the glass to finish the layup.
They just look so overwhelmed inside. You know, that's why they continue to get attacked.
Yeah, I think they've got to ramp up the aggressiveness. If they don't, things are just going to get worse from here.
Diallo on the wing. Pulls it from the corner. That one no good.
Tell you what, that is a missed opportunity from mid-range for sure. With as little defense as was shown, should have made that one.
Guarded by Howard. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2.
First personal foul.
On Tuesday, then on Thursday.
And that game against Athens, I'm sure they've been waiting for that one. And they're eager to see how they measure up against a quality opponent.
And the second free throw is good.
And they need to play good defense here. That trip to the line helped and hurt.
Baldwin, the pass to Howard. Sinks the tray. Howard's got 5 points now in the quarter.
That's exactly the kind of shooting you need down the stretch to win games.
Pass to Diallo. From downtown. That one doesn't drop.
Oh, man, he can't get anything to fall. You can feel his frustration.
And he's got to find other ways to contribute then because his shot making is not happening right now.
Here's Montejunas. It's good. And he drew contact on the shot, so he will go to the line. A three-point play opportunity.
Personal foul. Second.
So it's the home team now. 2-point game. Pass to Baldwin. And here's Howard. Clock at 6. Not enough on that one as it misses.
You got to move past that one. I mean, they'd want him to take that again.
Well, you know, I hear you. That's a good look, but when you're that wide open, I think you got to knock it down.
A combo, no good. Boy, this offense has been dynamic and diversified.
Just everyone sharing the ball and sharing the load makes you difficult to defend. Would you say testing the limits of his range there?
You know, guys, I think he's got confidence to shoot it from anywhere, but he could have gotten a better one than that.
Fires from the wing, and the bucket is good. And if you're just joining us, fourth quarter here. We're just over 2.5 minutes into it. Diallo with the ball. Down low. Here's Montejunas. It's rebounded by Ja. Boy, this lead is razor thin.
Yeah, B.A., and there's a chance to extend that right here.
There's Howard with the three. That shot off. For three, Diallo. No luck on that one.
Every possession counts for them right now. That's not going to get it done.
Pass to Ja. Covered by Diallo. Howard with a screen on Diallo. Now Howard from deep. Ooh, another basket for him. He's 6 of 11 now.
Not sure what the defense was thinking. I mean, you can't leave this guy open from deep.
Fourth quarter of play, and over 3.5 minutes have gone by now. And the basket is good. Lets it go from deep. Ooh, he's now 7 for 12.
Yeah, he's in his bag from beyond the arc right now. You see his confidence.
Yeah, I'd be confident too. As a matter of fact, I mean, if you're stacking up threes the way he is, I mean, he's doing all his work from behind the arc. Boy, that is awesome defense, guys, against a capable finisher. Well done. I'm sure the coaches love that.
First team foul.
Here's Howard. This one for three. Unable to get that one.
Yeah, you know, he usually makes you pay from that range.
Oh, wow! Oh,
watch out below.
Big finish. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
He's shaking the hoop. He's actually shaking the whole building.
Oh, what a slam. Look here, the fans going crazy right now.
Platinum level highlight reel material. That is Showtime stuff there.
Takes a three. The putback. Controls the rebound and the putback.
And they just continue to attack, even late in the game, while they're up big.
I don't think you want to get loose and sloppy or ease up, but it is time for them to start using that clock a bit. Way to work the glass, buffet style. Second chance bucket. They can make a big difference.
Stolen.
And right here, they can't waste any time.
No, you need a quick bucket and then a quick foul.
It's such a big help to your defense when your smaller players can snatch down rebounds in traffic.
And so the home crowd treated to a win. I'm sure they would have preferred a blowout victory.
And best wishes for a happy holiday season from all of us at 2K Sports as we get set for this NBA presentation. Joined in the booth with Greg Anthony and Brent Barry, this is Kevin Harlan. Our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. It'll be the visiting team and the home team. Now the starting group for the visitors. Medu is out there with Parker. Then there's Hernan Gomez and Satoransky in at the point. Now here's Parker for three. One's off. He starts the game with the miss. To the inside. Home. And a beautiful feed leads to a monster jam.
Yeah, I mean, maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that one.
And we know he's capable of those memorable ones. And the three ball is good.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Howard against Satoransky. Here's Luwawu. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. And now just over a minute played here in the first. To the middle. Parker outside. Pass to Medu. That drops. And it comes off an assist from Parker.
Can't talk enough about the subtleties in that setup right there. The assist, really the key to that entire sequence.
Here's Luwawu. Three-pointer. Nope, not that time. Nothing for two from the field. To the paint. Here's Parker, and the dunk by Parker.
And the one-hand slam just looks so pretty when it's in his hand, and he's the one doing the slam.
Agreed. He is smooth as silk, even on a power finish. Now here's Howard, looking to end the run. The rebound by Medu. About 2 minutes played here in the first quarter. Klopps in the layup for two.
Man, right off the bat, super sharp here offensively. 4 of 5 so far.
Howard kicks to Luwawu Cabarro. Buries the long-range jumper.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Gotta fight over it as a defender.
That's one that the coaches will watch tomorrow with that player. You hate to see him give up in that situation.
Three-pointer. That one doesn't drop. From downtown, the rebound by Medu. Luwabu's gone 1 of 4 so far. Driving in. And here is Parker.
2 minutes.
Up and in, off to an efficient start. 2 for 3 from the field.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rag. And where's the help defensively?
Yeah, APB sent out to try to find out where the defense is. Inexcusable.
Now here's Howard. They trail by 3.
Well, that's not a shot he's ever going to pass up, and he shouldn't. Despite the miss, no defender anywhere near him. He's got to shoot that one.
Here's Parker. Pass to Medu. Back to Parker. Missed inside. 1:21 left in the first quarter. It's good. This game is all even. Luwalu's got 6 points.
Kind of like playing in the rec league. Little to no defense on that possession, and the easiest three-pointer you can imagine.
Here's Hernan Gomez. Count that one.
That's the 10th straight point they've given up in the paint.
There's a minute left to play here in the first. Howard, the pass to Luwalu. And that one is hammered home.
And he wasn't about to do anything that would get him in trouble there.
Nope, up and in with a one-hand finish, the most basic possible. Now, here's Parker. Pass to Medu. Rebounded by Monaco.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
A nice shot by Howard.
Wow, what a pass there. He made that a very easy basket with that setup.
5 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Over to the left wing. Offline with his three. Stiluwawu. 4 seconds left. It doesn't go for him.
Well, he had a wide open shot, but instead he tried to do a crowd-pleasing circus act there, and as much as I like juggling, that's not effective.
And so, lots of scoring in that competitive. And it's been a pretty even game here after 1 quarter of play. Guys, what's your take on the home team so far?
Well, they used the fast break to generate some easy buckets before the defense could get set.
Yeah, they did a great job. Just the initial thrust of that attack, as soon as they got the ball, constantly in transition.
They've got Anderson, and it's Vesely in at the 4. Here's Baldwin. That 3 off the mark. Here's Laprovitola. Now, here's Vesely. Goes back up. 5 to shoot. Here's Baldwin. They set the pick. This one for 3. Score the basket. Nice shot after missing his first attempt.
And the D has gotten a little bit laxed here defending the triple.
We play just over a minute of basketball here in the second quarter. And they're running. Pass to Jock. Here's Baldwin. Stolen by Vesely. There's the steal. Stolen by Vesely. And a slam dunk by Vesely.
That's a stomach punch, guys. Turn it over and give him a free run to the bucket.
Oh, you're so right. No question who has the momentum now.
Execution with pace. That's a bad turnover that simply was telegraphed.
Here's Laprovitola. Still yet to score. The trade. That doesn't fall either. He's missed his first 2 shots tonight. Kurski's. He's covered by Anderson. Pass to Baldwin. Just 5 to shoot. Lets the 3 fly. And no good. It's been a little while since they've been in the lead.
And that's why this is such an important possession for them.
Offensive rebound. Here's Laprovitola. Here's Fall. And that won't go, missing the go-ahead bucket. Here's Forrest. Takes the 3. Good on the 3-point shot.
No way he's going to pass that shot. He is way too far back and relaxed in getting out on it.
3 minutes of action so far in the second quarter. Here's Laprovitola. Here's Vesely, and terrific work on the offensive glass, and he picks up 2. Vesely's got 4 points in the quarter. Takes it inside.
Going to the rack with energy, and the D afraid to cut him off.
Yeah, got to chalk that one up to some shaky defending.
There's some ways to get your coach's attention, and that draws the coaching staff's ire.
Anderson kicks to Vesely. Pass to Laprovitola. Taken away. A minute 20 left in the first half of the game.
And they haven't been able to turn it into a big lead, but their rebounding advantage is starting to add up.
Down low, here's Fall.
And He's an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
He is, and he picks the simple one-hand stuff to get the 2 points.
Going high to throw that one down.
Sky high. Fantastic one-hand jam. There's a screen. Inside. The rim-rattling two-handed jam.
Oh, an aggressive move and fantastic finish.
Trying to send a message with that slam, I think. Here's Baldwin. Count it. His second make in 4 attempts. It's a close game here in Boston. It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. It's Anderson with the drive. Here's Vesely, and a slam dunk by Vesely.
Yeah, just solid work on the back end of that play.
Yep, you're right. Finished hard with 2 hands on that stuff. So the wing on the left. Pass to Baldwin. Nice fake with the layup off the mark. And that'll do it for the first half of competitive game so far. Up by 2. And we'll be back right after halftime for the start of the 3rd quarter. We'll see you in a bit.
You gotta love All-Star Weekend, guys, especially when it comes to the three-point contest.
I think we should have a three-point contest right. This is why so many teams are trying to play with pace. The defense just couldn't match up with them in the space. It's much harder to score.
And that's a halftime.
And as we get into this 3rd quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. Howard is out there with Luwawu, and it's Hall in at the 5, roaming the paint. Satoransky, the pass to Hernan Gomez. Pass to Medu. Hernan Gomez, a screen. Rebounded by Hall.
Now that's just enough defensive pressure on him to throw off that shot. I bet he gets a good look at it next time and hits it.
They've got Metu. He's out there with Hernan Gomez. Parker out there with Satoransky. They've got Howard. And it's Monecki in at the 4. And even 3-on-3 break. Pass to Hernan Gomez. Out left to the wing. Here's Luwawu. He's got 8. For the 3. Hernan Gomez grabs the miss. Hernan Gomez has got 4 rebounds in this game. And stolen by Howard. And here's the fast break. Satoransky covering. Here's Luwawu. Gets an open look and hits. Luwawu's got 11 points.
And not where he earns his money, that 3-point shot, but he's a good shooter from that range if he's got space.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
Well, both of them looking towards the 3-point line, and I like to see that, especially when the results are made buckets. Yeah, they're going to try to search out for somebody that's got a hot hand right now. 1 of 4 to start the half.
And in terms of size, not your typical center, but man, he plays as big as any of them thanks to that terrific leaping ability.
That's a shot he's going to bury, especially when left open.
And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Personal foul, first team foul.
And the first one at the line is good.
Satoransky taking 2.
Good on both. And they've had a tough time scoring in the half court.
Credit the defense for making it hard on them. They've done a great job of disrupting the timing and spacing of their offense.
There's the pick. Driving inside. Here's Medu. Howard against Satoransky for the lead. Rebounded by Howard. Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. Pass to Hall. Here is Howard. Fires the three. Buries it from three-point range. Howard's got his second bucket of the game to go.
Their third three-pointer in a row.
Parker looking around. Rebounded by Hall. Hall's got his fourth rebound with that last one here tonight. Here's Monaco. No good with the triple.
2 minutes remaining in the
Maybe a
third.
time
2
to
minutes.
rest him right now. Just give him a bit of a breather. Try to help him get back on track.
Parker's gone 3 for 8 tonight from the field. Luwawu Cabarro kicks to Howard. Hands it from downtown. Howard's got 6 here in this quarter.
And perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
Maybe trying to find a little bit more space and ball movement to get guys open at the three-point line.
And he banks in the layup. 5 points in the game.
Coaching staff would like some more shots from that range.
To the left side wing. No good. They had a chance to end the run there.
He is just really almost playing for the other team. The shooting has just been poor.
There's the triple. Satoransky grabs the miss.
Just enough coverage to bother that three-point attempt.
Drains it from beyond the arc.
That's just a lapse right there. No matter what, somebody has to be there and get a hand up in the shooter's face.
And just tacks a few more points onto their lead with the tomahawk.
That's bringing it down hard. Luwawu's gone 5 of 10 from the floor. To the inside. Ball stolen. From deep three-point land. Rebound by Parker. Here's Satoransky. Terrific assist. A nice finish. Solid play all around.
They didn't have much of a problem getting the ball into the post that time.
6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Now Howard. 8 points for him. Pass to Monaco. 6 to shoot. Back to Howard. Puts up a 3. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Howard's got 9 points in the quarter. Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. And that's going to do it for the third quarter. Leading by 9. And we're coming right back. Be sure to stay with us as we get started for... And with 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this fourth period holds in store for us. They've got Fall, and it's Lapro Vitola in at the 1. Aldrin can't get it to go.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Lapro Vitola, no good.
And when you can't get anything to fall, it definitely gets in your head.
Especially if you're a player that doesn't get a lot of shot attempts, but otherwise the mindset is I just got to get the next one to go, and you don't want to put that much pressure on yourself.
Lets it go with a 3. Bangs home the trifecta. And they are really racking up the assists in this one.
And their team chemistry is evident. These guys enjoy playing with one another.
Forrest passes to Baldwin. Rebound by Vesely.
Well, there's more he could have done in this game for sure, but it hasn't kept them from pulling ahead.
And he uses the glass on the layup.
And guys, all about hard work from this point on. And they've worked hard to create that high-quality shot and then able to knock it down.
Here's the screen. Pass to Baldwin. Beyond the arc. Sedekursky's, and he gets it to go, hitting off the back of the rim.
And we always talk about making your teammate better. That assist was right on target.
Drives to the hoop. 2 points. That one goes. Just a tiny lead for him.
And a chance to make it a little bigger right here.
Forrest passes to Baldwin. Off target from outside.
And there have been some terrible shot choices here, Kev. That's not a good look at all.
Shots good by Lepro Vitola.
Those defenders just look a little bit gassed. I mean, they're getting pushed around on that low block.
Takes it inside. Basket counts. It's Anderson with the drive. That's tipped. Just under 2.5 minutes gone here in the final quarter. Sedekursky's, and the three ball is good.
Nice shot from outside. There's no doubt about that. Spreading the floor, hitting them up.
And a slam dunk by Vesely.
Catching the lead pass at full speed, terrific anticipation, and the delivery on time, on target.
No good on the triple. And here we go. And then Vesely with the dunk.
Changing ends quickly. He's rewarded with a high percentage look.
Yeah, the defense trying to do their best to slow him down, but when he gets room like that, you got to look out.
With the drive, a nice shot by Baldwin. A minute 50 left in the fourth quarter of this one. Cuts off the pass. Sedekursky's drills it from outside. 1:41 left in the fourth quarter. Pass to Lepro Vitola. Shoots the three. They grab their own miss. And it's Vesely missing. They can take their time on this possession.
Yeah, it wouldn't be a bad idea. Just give themselves a little bit of a break.
There's a screen. The three. Fall with the rebound. Driving in. Vesely dishes to Anderson. Pass to Lepro Vitola. To the middle. Here's Fall. And he caught that pass in full stride on his way to the big slam.
There are only a few players who can hit a teammate like that in stride. Beautiful assist.
Here's Baldwin. Shot clock at 5. Oh, good with the triple.
No time to waste on this possession.
Time is not on their side right now. They're aware.
And it's blocked. And that one ends up out of bounds. And they'll keep possession.
Substitution on the court.
24 seconds left here in the fourth quarter.
And you know what? If you're the defense, you got him right where you want him. Let him keep shooting those threes because he's been brutal in this half.
A three ball. And it's Forrest with the rebound. Here's Jop. And so they get the victory here at home. It was up for grabs right until the final seconds.
Yeah, and for me, Kevin, what stood out is just
out there and get ready for some NBA basketball on 2K Sports. Alongside Richard Jefferson and Grant Hill, I'm Brian Anderson. We'll be joined by Ali LaForce courtside. We've got the visitors facing the home team. Now the starting group for the visitors. We've got Willie Hernan Gomez, and it's Parker in at power forward. Drive by Brown, and the jam by Brown.
With two hands on the rock, he powers it through.
Totally in control, protecting the ball the whole way. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
Ooh, took him no time at all to get that one.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
Parker's gone 1 for 2 from deep. Outside, Brown. Tipped away. Ooh, he couldn't stay in bounds, and that's going to be a turnover. And this is a player who's been giving his all. Our Eastern Conference Player of the Week.
And you could not find a more deserving guy for this award. His ability to be whatever his team needs on both ends of the floor is an essential part of their success out there.
Now here's Satoransky. Pass to Parker. And Parker throws it down.
Filthy. I mean, just the arena is stunned.
He's got a deep bag of tricks to dig into. About a minute and a half through the first quarter. Korkmaz on the wing. Shot clock at 6. Launches it from deep. The long distance 3 is buried.
They're finding every shot they've wanted so far a perfect 3 of 3 to start the game.
Shot's good by Sarr.
Good play call and good execution. The offense running on all cylinders.
The baseline J. That one off the back iron and out.
Oh, I can see some miscommunication on defense there very clearly. They were super fortunate it didn't torch them with that mistake.
Now here's Parker. He's got 5. Hauled in by Brown.
Almost too wide open there. That's like a warm-up jumper for him.
And Brown with the stuff.
Just magnificent. I mean, he punishes the D for a lackluster effort.
They look a little disorganized there. The result is an emphatic jam.
Yeah, when you're not locked in on defense, they will make you pay with an easy finish there.
And Parker throws it down.
While he's a bit undersized for a 4, he more than makes up for it with his bounce.
And we're about 3 minutes into this first quarter.
2 minutes.
Here's Kalathis. Knocks it down from distance.
When he gets a quality look like this at the perimeter, he can almost be automatic.
And this kind of selflessness is great to see. Textbook positioning to draw the charge.
A minute 50 left to play in the first quarter. And here's Brown for 3. Excellent D there from Parker.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Thanks. I caught up with the home team's head coach. He said John Morant is so good and so entertaining that some guys on both teams just stand around and watch him. He told his players, if you let him get to the rim and do something spectacular, you're not only giving up points, you're energizing the guys around him. Coach wants to prevent the highlight reel kind of plays.
Good job there, Allie. Thanks. There's a minute 12 left now in the first quarter. Just 5 to shoot. 3-pointer. Knocks down the triple.
You give a shooter of his caliber that much time to seam it up? Oh, yeah, you're done.
Here's Brown. Oh, he nails that one. 3 for 4 now. They haven't held the lead for a while.
And, B.A., that's why this possession is so big for them. It could be the turning point in the game.
To the wing, right side. Hernan Gomez sets a screen. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead. Pass to Korkmaz. Fires for 3. And Parker pulls it down. 30 seconds left in the opening quarter. Beyond the arc. Now Hernan Gomez. Driving inside. Oh, a two-handed power slam.
And one move ahead of the defense. A solid pick.
And then the monster dunk to complete the play. Well done.
Well, great chemistry on display. He understood where to put the screen in order to free up his teammate.
He launches a 3. On target from range. He's got 6.
There was a time you could get yelled at for taking a 3 like that, but now it's a great decision, and it paid off.
And a high-scoring first quarter. Both teams really filling it up. Up by 3. quarter number 2 coming up right after this break. Don't go anywhere. And getting it going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And what do you guys think about the visitors here in this one?
Well, it's pretty obvious. I mean, cashing in on extra opportunities. That's how they built this early lead.
When you're the more aggressive club, good things tend to happen. We'll see if they can maintain this level of intensity.
They've got James, and it's Diallo in at the 3. Clock at 6. Takes the 3. It's hauled in by Fall.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
Oh, ripped away. Pass to Akobo. James outside. They set the pick. The 3. The shot that time not on target.
The defense just giving him the easy look there. He's not going to miss that.
And there it is for him.
When they get their opportunity to punch it inside, they don't hesitate.
Here in the second quarter, a little over a minute to play. Diallo outside. Here's Corneli, still without a bucket. Launches the 3. Can't get it to fall. 0 for 2 now. Pass to Anderson. We're about a minute and a half into this second quarter. Here's Fall. 5 to shoot. To the right side. And no good. His first shot of the night. Missing. James with the ball. Here's Mata-Yunus. And he goes in for the dunk.
And plays like that one can make the difference in a close game.
And it definitely got the bench on their feet, too.
And you can feel the jolt of energy that he sent through his team. That is a huge boost in a tight game like this.
Diallo against Anderson. 3-pointer. It's hauled in by Fall. All right, for those just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second. And finished off by Anderson.
Woo! Defensively, you can't afford to let him get to the rim that easily.
Well, that might be why their deficit is what it is right now.
Yeah, it's going to take better rim protection than that if they're going to climb out of this hole.
Diallo, no good.
You gotta love how they've been crashing the boards, fighting hard for every miss.
Pass to Metu. 3 minutes of action thus far in the second. Pulls up on the wing.
2 minutes.
Kicks it out to Anderson. Check by James. It's hauled in by Akobo.
It's been an ugly quarter for him. Trying to shoot his way out of it. Might be time to work on the playmaking skills.
Lets the 3 fly. Anderson pulls it down. Covered by Diallo. Pass to Metu. To the paint. Here's Fall. And he takes the fantastic lead pass up strong for the slam.
Such confidence as a passer. He hits guys in stride and makes it look easy.
1:10 left to play in the second quarter. Out to James. Here's Mata-Yunus. And that goes out of bounds. Now keep possession.
He clipped the ball there, but not enough to nab the steal.
That's fine. You love the effort, not making things easy for the opposition on offense.
And there's James from the arc.
They are having major struggles from the floor.
Pass to Fall. Check by James. It's hauled in by Akobo.
Not his best efficiency this quarter. Look, sometimes that's how it goes.
The 3, Diallo. Oh, they get a hand on it.
This has not been his best quarter.
Yeah, he needs to mix things up on the offense. He simply just can't keep missing shots at this rate because he's destroying his teammates.
7-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. They set a pick. The shot, it's tipped. Here's Cornelie. Another miss. Boy, they're in a funk right now. And so we've reached the end of the first half of play. Up 7. And we'll step away briefly, but get you right back out there for the start of the third quarter, right after the break.
What a rookie class. Here we are, taking the award down to the wire. I don't know who's going to win it, but
All right, looking back now at that first half, a bit of a hill to climb for the home team.
It's not a huge step.
And that's a wrap on halftime.
And if you just join it in, one half is in the books. One half to go. They've got James, and it's a Kobo in at the 2. James outside, and the three-pointer goes.
You've got to appreciate the consistency. Night in and night out brings it.
We've got Sar, and it's Hernan Gomez in at the center, filling out the middle. And play stops. A whistle there on what looks like an illegal screen.
The screener was leaning a bit right there. His feet may not have been planted. Pretty obvious call by the officials.
Look, guys get away with this all the time, but on this occasion, he got caught.
They've got James, and it's Corneille in at the 4 spot. The shot by James, no good. James has gone just 1 for 4 from deep. We've got Willie Hernan Gomez, and it's Sadaransky in at the 1. He buries it from 3. He's got 9.
Yeah, it's easy to see why they go to him so often, because they know they can depend on him to come through for them.
They've got James, and it's Corneille in at the 4. James outside. 6 to shoot. Here's Mata Yunus. Here's the 3. And no good. We've got Sar, and it's Hernan Gomez in at the 5. Ooh, poked away. And there's James from the arc. Gets the 3 ball to go. James has got 6.
You can't lose a shooter like him on the court. The ball will find its way to him, and he will drill a 3 each time.
Parker, no good. Parker's gone 3 of 9 tonight for the field. Diallo outside. Misses the deep 3-point attempt. Pulls up. Ooh, a little luck that time as it drops. Here's Cornelie. Parker defending. It's Cornelie missing. Second half of play here. We're just under 2.5 minutes past. Fires in the triple.
All game long, he's been getting to his spots, and the defense has yet to adjust.
Here's Mata Yunus. Here's Cornelie. Still no points. James inside. Covered by Sadaransky. They get the rebound. And there's 2. Work on the glass. Paying off that time.
Hard work pays off with a rebound and a bucket. That's just great fundamentals.
Here's Parker. And he can't extend the lead to double digits.
And even though he hasn't been himself, it hasn't affected his team too much. They've still got the lead.
From the arc. Diallo, That one's good. Diallo's gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Minute 32 left in the third. Pass to Satoransky. Puts up a three. Here's Hernan Gomez. And the layup is good off the glass.
When it's this close, every bucket matters. You need good looks.
Here's Mata-Yunus. Here's James. Covered by Satoransky. James can't get it to go. Parker left side. Satoransky passes to Hernan Gomez. Parker the screen. Fires the three. That shot off the mark.
And sometimes on defense, you can just get lucky.
Here's Akobo. No made baskets yet. From outside the arc. Here's Mata-Yunus. And that one's good with extra effort on the glass.
He knows his job on the glass, and he does it well, cleaning it up and sending it right back.
Parker the screen. Pass to Sarr. The three is up. Nails it from three. Sarr's got 5 points.
Drew the defense and made the proper read, hitting his teammates on the perimeter.
Here's Akobo. And we've reached the end of the third. They lead by 7. And we'll have the start of the fourth quarter for you as soon as we get back from... With 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this fourth period holds in store. Banked it in off the glass.
Yeah, he was able to sneak it to the rim. Had enough room to get just like an easy layup.
Here's Calathes. Into the lane. Off with the layup.
Their strong work ethic has been evident on the glass, really getting after it and being physical.
Lays it up and banks it in.
And the defense has no one to blame but themselves. I mean, they just let them get right to the rim.
That's a great possession. Put your best players in a position to succeed.
Oh, nice finish from the low block. That one's good. Calathes has gone 2 for 3 from the field. Pass to Metu. They set the pick. And there's the drive. Boom! He jams it straight down.
Now that's how you use the screen right there.
And it leads to a thunderous finish. That was nice.
Yeah, you like the pick to set up the open shot. But when it leads to a dunk, okay, even better. We'll take it.
And what an aggressive move to the rim. He's really trying to fire up his teammates right now.
Boy, it's not hard to feel inspired after a teammate makes that kind of finish.
And that could be the spark they needed to make a little run as they try to even this thing up.
They have no answer defensively inside.
Korkmaz on the wing. Here's Brown. Plenty of space. It's hauled in by Fall.
That's the shot they wanted. It just didn't fall.
Tough to watch those miss. I'm sure they'll convert the next chance.
First team foul.
Driving in, and he drops in the layup off the glass.
That's 10 straight points they've given up in the painted area.
And we're about 2 minutes into the fourth here. Drills it from deep.
He's got a sweet stroke from long range. Plenty of bigs do now.
Here's Anderson. And finished off by Anderson.
Since half, there's been a stark contrast between these teams. I'm talking about efficiency at the offensive end.
And start with their defense. They've been intense on that end, and they can actually help their offense as well.
Here's Calathes. Pass to Korkmaz. No good on the three.
So far, rebounding has been a big factor tonight.
And here's Anderson. the basket. He was fouled, and he's going to the line for one more.
First personal foul, first team foul.
Check by James. Just about 3 minutes through the fourth and final quarter here. The rebound by Corneli. Korkmaz on the way. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
Well orchestrated. And then the pass is right on the money.
From 11 feet away. The rebound by Diallo. James, right side. Here's Corneli. Here's Korkmaz. And Metu pulls it down. The ball's knocked loose.
Home team foul. Fourth on Korkmaz. Second personal foul. Second team foul.
A minute 35 left in the fourth quarter. That one's good.
Love how selfless he is setting brick screens like this. Plays like that right there are what help create easy scoring opportunities.
And there's James from the arc. And Metu pulls it down. Metu's got 4 rebounds in the game. Outside, Anderson. Pass to fall. Here's Metu. The three. That one no good.
Just enough of a shot contest to bother him.
Here's Korkmaz. Drops in the three.
He can really stroke it from deep. You have to keep better tabs on him.
Korkmaz is gone 2 of 4 from distance. There's a screen by Metu. There's 42 seconds left in the fourth. Pass to fall. Here's Anderson. Some solid defense from Diallo.
That's just the bucket like you expect him to make. It's tough when you miss those.
From deep three-point range. And Metu pulls it down. Knocked loose. Drives to the hoop. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. We've got 13 seconds left to play in the fourth. It's Corneli missing. Fires away from way outside. Off on that one. And so it's a victory for the road team in this one. Exceptional effort on the road. They were ready and they were focused.
Focused indeed. I mean, it
Greetings, everyone. Welcome to 2K Sports and another exciting edition of NBA basketball. I'm Kevin Harlan alongside Greg Anthony and Coach Stan Van Gundy. And joining us from the sidelines is David Aldridge. It'll be the visiting team and the home team. Now the starting group for the visitors. They've got Luwawu, and it's Forrest in at the one spot. They set the pick. Here's Luwawu. Nailed from three-point land.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
James in the post. Played in with a nice touch off the glass.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Once he gets in deep on the defense, there is no way he's missing a layup like that.
Pass to Forrest. Into the lane. Off target at the rim. About 1 minute into the first quarter. And that one's good. Quick miles.
And for the defense, that is a heart-sinking moment when you see him that wide open from beyond the arc.
Here's Forrest. And the layup falls.
Forrest.
Now here's James. First quarter, about a minute and a half in. Here's Papagiannis. The kick out to Brown. One-on-one here. A flawless finish on the alley-oop.
Any chance you get, you want to put yourself in a position to succeed, and that's what he did there.
Well, converting on those transition opportunities is just so important.
Here's James. And that one drops for him. James has got his second bucket.
Well, early in this game, they've made one good play after another.
There's the screen. Here's Luwawu. Oh, and there's the one-handed jam.
And guys, he's not an easy man to stop when he's got the rim in his sights.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher. Now here's James. Pass to Kalathis. Back to James. Here's Papagiannis. 4 on the shot clock. Here's Kalathis. And the shot falls short this time. And here in the first, approaching 3 minutes played, he locks up the alley-oop pass. Up high to stop the alley-oop.
Oh, such a beautiful pass to set that one up.
Yeah, the pass might have been pretty, but the finish was angry. Here's Kalathis. From outside, off the mark. It's tipped.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
It's Brown on the wing. Kalathis gets the bucket.
And a nice job here early of establishing an inside presence.
To the left wing. They set the screen. Here's Monaco. And he gets it to go.
The defense not putting up any fight on the inside. They've allowed 10 straight points in the paint.
There's 1:26 left here in the first quarter.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on him.
And James picks up the foul.
Team foul.
That's his first foul. 1:21 left in the first quarter of the game.
Oh, Kevin, not a petty, not a Manny, but a facial.
Oh, a bounce to the ounce, Greg? Yeah, showing off the bunny. Solid as a rock from 20 feet away. James has got 6.
And I like to see this. They're calling his number early, and he's delivering.
Yeah, well, his offensive contributions are going to be very important in this game. So it's good they've already got him in a rhythm.
On the wing, James. Back to Gortmaz. And down it goes. Done through off a wonderful assist.
You always hear about chemistry. That's a perfect example, knowing where each other is at all times.
Here's Luwawu. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Second personal foul.
Yeah, just nice strength there, and then just off with the shot.
That's also good. So he hits both free throws.
We expect nothing less. He's generally been very good at the line.
Brown outside. That one's a miss. His third shot of the game. He's made one of them. 3-second difference between shot clock and game clock. And the foul called on Gortmaz. That's his first foul of the game. And the bonus will go to the free throw line. And the first one drops.
At the line for the away team. Monaco.
So he gets them both. Here's James. He's got 6. Here's Gortmaz. No good on the 3. James defending. Luwawu, the pass to Hall. Here's Luwawu. 1 second left. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
And he can do a lot more damage to the rim than that when he wants to.
Oh, you're right. And with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one. Offense. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And looking at what we've seen so far, guys, from the visiting team, what do you think?
Way to set the table. Offensively, they dominated on the interior.
Well, if they're going to be that ferocious inside, this defense is in for a long night.
That one drops for them.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Here's a Kobo. He's guarded by Howard. After Okobo. Fires for 3. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
And no matter who it is, that kind of D is isn't going to get it done.
And he goes up strong with one hand and flushes it down.
And just tacks a few more points onto their lead with the tomahawk.
That's bringing it down hard. Back to Diallo. A three-pointer off the mark. Now, here's Howard. Guarded closer. Oh, that's offensive interference. Just over a minute gone here in the second quarter. Pass to Diallo. Lets it go from the wing. Offensive rebound. Corniche, the pass to Diallo. From deep. No good that time. Here's Jop. Still scoreless.
Finding a little rhythm here that they have to like where they're at.
Yeah, you're seeing their offense in a flow. Now it's time for their defense to turn up the heat a little bit.
Here's a Kobo. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. And here in the second, 2 minutes gone by. Here's Jop. Howard up on top. 5 on the clock. To the right side. And the jumper is on the mark. Howard's got 4 points in the quarter.
Of the two offenses here tonight, you can tell theirs is just a bit more in sync.
Well, I think it's because they're calling sets that really match up well with their personnel.
Now here's Howard. They lead by 11, the largest margin of the game. Good.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Here's a Kobo. And just miss after miss right now. Here's Baldwin. And the three off target.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Pass to Corniche from past the arc. That's no good. Misses his first shot of the night.
2 minutes.
Fires from deep. Adiunas grabs the miss.
Well, the defense got lucky there. More often than not, he's making that shot.
A slam dunk by Diallo. And there's a minute 45 left in the first half. Screen by Howard. Over to the left wing. Baldwin. Off target from outside.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
Back to Diallo. Does not find the basket. His third miss. He's made just one so far. Howard wide open. Sinks the triple. Howard's got 7 points for the quarter.
Well, after a silent first quarter, this is who they needed him to be. This is why you never count a guy out.
Diallo kicks to Adiunas. Another shot. And the layup by Diallo. Diallo's got his second bucket of the night.
The second chance points are all about a lack of effort defensively. Those buckets would drive me nuts.
And here's the fast break. No good there, and that would have cut it to single digits.
Well, he continues to make the effort, but the results just aren't there this quarter.
Sinks the three-pointer. 5 points in the game.
Well, those go down for him in his sleep.
Here's Corniche. Nothing on the board, and they wasted no time getting those 3 points back.
And they may be leaning a little too heavily on the three-pointer when there are better looks to be had inside.
Howard, the pass to Baldwin. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Pass to Corniche from outside the arc. And that does it for the first half of play. Up by 12. And we'll be back for the second half following the break. Keep it right here on 2K Sports.
On paper, these teams are pretty even. So what will be the determining factor there, Ernie? I'm not sure, but they gotta avoid mental errors.
Shaq, you agree with Kenny? Now we'll take a look back at that first half. What an all-around performance it was for the visiting team. Thanks for spending halftime with us.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. We've got Diallo, and it's Corniche in at the four-man position. Here's Monecki. Pass to Luwawu. Takes a three. Corniche with the rebound. They've got Luwawu, and it's Monecki in at the power forward position. Here's Akobo. Misses off the right iron.
And when you can't get anything to fall, it definitely gets in your head.
Yeah, they might want to draw something up here to get him something at the rim or get him to the free throw line. Sometimes that's all it takes to snap a cold streak.
Here's the three. Offensive rebound. Inside. And they're pushing it up. There's the three. Corniche with the rebound.
Doesn't register as a block, but he did everything you want defending that shot.
Well, you know, sometimes the most pivotal plays don't always go on the stat sheet.
And that one is stuffed right through.
Not the kind of aggressive defense they need to cut into the lead.
Yeah, you have to protect the rim, Greg, a little better.
Yeah, I'd consider calling timeout right away after that one. The defense has to be better there.
Now, here's Diallo. Akobo. That's good.
And can you always depend on him or what to lead you to the right place with that pass? Money.
2 minutes into the second half of play now. Pass to Monecki. Here's Luwawu. From the arc, drills the three-pointer. Luwawu's got 19 points.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with the basket, coming off a pretty pass.
Diuna sends a screen for Diallo. And it's Forrest with the rebound.
Solid rebound there, and with the score like it is, that's an area where they can't afford to get lazy.
Fires the three. The rebound by Akobo. Here's Diallo. Good on the three-point shot. Diallo's got his third basket of the night.
Well, he can beat you in a lot of ways. Very challenging to defend.
With a short break in the action gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Kevin, thanks. The NBA 65 games requirement for coaches awards has drawn some criticism. But Adam Silver says ultimately this is about the fans and putting the best product forward. Load management was not working for us. This is having the desired effect. The guys are out on the floor. Kevin?
Yeah, they want to be on the floor, right? Keep them tuning in. Good stuff, D.A. Thank you.
Yeah, the D has not been able to keep the ball out of the paint at that end of the floor.
Out to the wing. Launches it. It's hauled in by Diallo. Diallo's got 4 rebounds in this game. Here's Akobo. Good on the shot, and that shades the lead to single digits. Akobo's got 7 points here in this quarter.
Nice execution by the offense, generating a good look.
Monecki. Quick shot there, and it's off target. Monecki's gone 1 of 3 shooting so far. A slam dunk by Diallo.
And way to finish and cut into that lead a little bit.
Yeah, but look at the basket guy still shaking. There's Luwawu. Off target with his 3. 54 seconds left in the third quarter. After Okobo jacks up a 3. Rebounded by Monaco. Monaco's got rebound number 5 here tonight. No good from Luawu. Here's Cornish. He has 5. .23 seconds left in the third quarter. Back to Diallo. Releases. And it's Forrest with the rebound.
Well, when they're playing off you, you have to make them pay. And he couldn't.
Ball's knocked loose. The points coming in bunches as we wrap up the third quarter. It's been a good one. They lead by 7. We've got more in. How about a look at today's State Farm assist of the game?
And he sliced the D wide open with his speed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
Now that is an elite level dish. What a great basket.
And this is it. Glad to have you along for this fourth and final quarter. We've got Brown. Korkmaz is out there with James. And it's Papagiannis in at the center, filling out the middle. The tray and the rejection by James. And the layup's good off the glass.
And that was the right call. When you need a basket, go to the guys you trust the most.
Yeah, he got a good look, and he calmly delivered for them. That's what you like to see.
Out to the right wing. Outside Howard. And he's good on the 3-ball.
And really, as the three-pointers keep dropping, you get the sense that the frustration is mounting for the defense.
James looking around. To the wing on the left. Here's Kalathis. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. Down low.
Oh, and the lead gets bigger on a ridiculous offensive sequence.
That dunk alone would have been spectacular. Never mind it coming at the end of an alley-oop. Brown sets a screen for James. Good on the triple.
Yeah, he's in such a great rhythm right now. Makes sense to get him the ball any way you can.
Yeah, when you have a guy playing like he has been recently, he's got to be the first option on every possession.
Baldwin's gone only 1 of 5 shooting from the floor. In the corner, it's James. The kick out to Brown. James with it, and it's Howard picking him up. Back to Brown. Just 5 on the clock. Kept alive. Here's Papagiannis.
The ball goes to the away team.
Here's Baldwin. There's the pick, and there's the whistle. Illegal screen.
That's great. And guys, point of emphasis for the league is to really crack down on illegal screens.
Yeah, and yet we still see it a lot. It's a tough thing to police.
Outside, James. Puts up a 3. Here's Papagiannis. He dips the rim with a 2-handed slam.
And the second chance becomes a dunk. We could feel over here.
GA, such a good, aggressive play in the paint. Back to Howard. He's covered by Brown. To the left side wing. Sedekursky's. And a miss there on the triple. James outside. Pass to Kalathis. Back to James. Lets it go from deep. It's rebounded by Jop. James has gone just 1 of 4 from deep. And here comes the break.
2 minutes.
Jop kicks to Howard. To the paint. Boom! He jams it straight down.
And he might be small for a center, but boy, can he jump out of the building.
And we're about 3.5 minutes into the fourth quarter. Korkmaz. A 3-pointer is right on target.
And those are that win you ball games.
Pass to Howard. He takes it in. Clock at 6. Launches a 3. Hits the three-point bomb.
Yeah, clearly a defensive lapse there. He is automatic from deep if you're going to leave him that wide open. Big time mistake. Well, check out that assist. That's a pair of teammates that are clearly on the same page.
Home team foul. Lakers. First personal foul. First team foul.
Here is Howard. Off the inbound, no good. Here's Korkmaz.
Away team foul. Marcus. First personal foul. First team foul.
.58 seconds left in the game.
And give credit to coach there for drawing that up. He positioned his guys for immediate success.
Now Howard. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Connects from three-point range.
3 points.
That's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
Yeah, it's certainly worth it to disrupt the offense. Coaches notice that extra effort.
From deep, James. It's rebounded by Jock. Here's Baldwin. .11 seconds left in the fourth. Pass to Howard. From deep three-point territory. And so the road team gets the W in this one. A narrow win under difficult circumstances, Greg, as the visiting team.
It really was, but that didn't seem to bother them.